his man, and that is Dominic Fulcinetti. And Fulcinetti has the first down.
Pass is complete to number 12, Dominic Fulcinetti.
Well, Fulcinetti was first reception of the year, and it's good for a first down. Lancaster now in the no huddle. Manziel looks, going to loop it up, puts it up for Noah Kimball, and he overthrew him. And Kimball comes up gimpy a little bit there. I don't know if he turned his ankle, but either way it was incomplete.
Second down, now coming up.
Quick pace here, Tom, for this Legends team. It'll be second down at 10, the ball right at the 30-yard line. That pass to Fulcinetti was good for 17 yards. Now Manziel throws it again, far side. And a quick catch over there once again. So Fulcinetti once again.
Receiver brought down immediately, gain of 3, third down, now coming up.
3rd and 6, and one of the Tigers a little early on that snap, pre-snap, and that's going to go up against Bennett. So put 5 yards against the Tigers, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 1.
Marked off against the defense. Marking off the 5-yard penalty is going to bring up now a 3rd and 1 for the Lancaster Legends.
So the Legends come back up to the line of scrimmage, and once again, Manziel in the shotgun, takes a snap, and the handoff, and not getting enough, I don't believe. Let's see where they spot this. I think it's going to be just a little short.
No, they take the first down.
They do. They move the chains. They spot the ball at the 40-yard line, so it's 1st and 10 for Lancaster at their own 40. And another timeout taken by Bennett. So with 8 minutes even left, no score here in this first quarter, and already the Tigers have burned 2 timeouts.
All right, so I apologize. We had a little glitch right there. It looks like we are fully on. We got all our social media platforms up and running for you, as well as our website. So we should be live from here to go. I appreciate you being patient with us as we had some camera issues early on to start off, but we are live. We are ready to go. As you've tuned in to right now, we're talking about a 4-time defending sectional champion in Lancaster Legends, and they're looking right now to go on to the 5th one. But I'll tell you, watch out, everyone. Bennett is always a team that'll be here in the mix, and this is a great way to kick off the football season.
So 1st and 10 for Lancaster at their own 40. Manziel in the shotgun. We'll find him 99% of the time. Back to pass, looks, throws. Jason fires, has Fulcinetti down there. Some contact around the 30-yard line, and the pass goes incomplete.
It almost looked like he turned a little too early on that one is what happened.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
We saw early in practice, too. Jason was overthrowing a couple of the kids. You wonder if he's just amped up. He's so pumped for this season. You know he's so excited to be out here right now.
Coming off ECIC honors with basketball accolades, Jason Manziel takes a snap. Gives it to Phillips. Phillips on the run. 50, 45, 40, 35. Crashes, spins around down to the 30-yard line. Cody Phillips picking up where he left off last year, Tom. A tremendous run.
That's a huge run.
Picked up 25 and right back to the line of scrimmage. Manziel gets a snap. Gives it to Phillips again, and they bottom him up this time. He picked up a yard, maybe 2. Let's see where they spot this. Cody Phillips scored 8 touchdowns last year for this Legends team. Then got hurt in the Western Regional game, unfortunately. Snap, and once again, they got the Tigers once again. I believe it was Rashad Perry, 77.
Yeah, that's who I had on that one also.
Offsides, Bennett. They'll take 5. They'll make it 2nd down and 4 now for this Legends team. Jeff Burgess checks in the game now. Number 14, one of the outstanding wide receivers. Had a great camp. Manziel in the shotgun. The snap and the quick toss to the outside and skirting his way down to about the 15-yard line on a nice run was Rob Datellis. So Datellis, wearing 8 and white, picks up the first.
So we got our first score of the other game of the night, as right now Jamestown takes a 7-0 lead over Hamburg.
Well, powerful Jamestown Red Raiders moving down to Class A, and they should dominate. Manziel back to pass, looks, fires, has his man, and that's Burgess. And he's down, he's pushed down, actually inside the 5, down at about the 3-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 4. Jeff Burgess, the senior wide receiver, 6 foot, 165-pounder.
First and goal for the Legends.
He needed 2 guys to take him down on that one. He is definitely a tough tackle, no doubt about it.
This drive started from the Lancaster 3-yard line. And Manziel's moved him down the field here, aided by a couple of penalties against the Bennett Tigers. First and goal, the give is Phillips, and he goes nowhere. In fact, he lost a yard. Cody Phillips stacked up that time.
Handoff going to number
Let's see who
3,
got him.
Phillips.
Number 12 was in on that tackle. Cam Heflin for Bennett.
Phillips met immediately as he gets the line of scrimmage.
Well,
No gain
Manziel
on the play. Second and goal now coming up.
is now off the field here. So it looks like they're going with a little wildcat. The snap and the give. And no, actually, he kept it himself. Did Phillips. Out of the wildcat formation. Picked up a yard, maybe 2.
Once again, the snap
And it's
going
3rd down now. 3rd and goal from the 3. And Manziel is out of this game.
about a yard, so 3rd and goal now await the Legends.
So this is something that the Legends really worked on 3 or 4 years ago with Joe Andreessen and company.
They did it last year, or the year before last, I'm sorry, too.
Phillips in the shotgun, takes a snap, looks, waits, hits the goal line. Touchdown, Lancaster.
Touchdown!
So the Legends march 97 yards for the score with 5:54 remaining here in this first quarter. Tom, that was a drive.
That really was, and a huge run that really led to it, but it was the running tack that was a key to this drive. We were talking about, they used to do that with Falcinetti and Manziel, if you remember. It was
Right.
Manziel would do it between the 20s, and then you'd have Falcinetti come in and run that wildcat.
Right, Gianluca Falcinetti, the older brother of Dom. And now the left-handed kicking Rob Delitas. Oh, check that. I'm sorry. It's Mike DiPasquale, left-hander. Puts it up, and it is good. 7-0 Lancaster here with 5:54 remaining in the first quarter. And the Legends, after a nice goal line stand inside the 5-yard line, put it back the other way, Tom. 97 yards on that drive.
Oh, that's huge, especially the way the game started off, right? All Bennett favor. They get a recovery on the kickoff there, and it looked like, boy, all momentum was on their way. And then here they do. They stop them down towards the goal line, make a quick stop, and then really go right down the field and make something happen to put 7 points on the board. That's a big start for the Lancaster Legends.
So now can the Bennett Tigers answer back? They burnt 2 timeouts on that drive. That might come back to haunt them here at the end of this first half. But for right now, it's still 5:54 remaining in this first quarter. 7-0 Lancaster.
And we got another update from Jamestown, as Jamestown has now taken a 14-0 lead with 7:40 left in the first half.
And once again, number 18, Deep Pasquale.
So Deep Pasquale is going to kick it off here. Back to receive is Kevin Lewis for Bennett. And I believe that's Bradbury next to him. It's a high kickoff and is going to be taken by McDuffie. Spins around and is tackled, brought down at the 27-yard line. So that's where the Bennett Tigers will set up shop. 1st and 10 from their own 27.
So to get an update over the Jamestown game, Damari Jones starting off strong with 2 rushing touchdowns already for Jamestown.
You might be calling out that score a few more times tonight, Tom.
I have a
Jamestown
feeling
awfully
we
tough.
will too.
They moved him down to Class A, but There's some big boys down there, that's for sure, and they had a great basketball run as well this year.
Well, if you remember, they're taking back almost their entire team. They didn't really graduate anybody.
So 1st and 10, Bennett here at their own 27-yard line. Let's see what they can come up with against this tough Legends defense. Davis under center. And the give, Bradbury right side. Bradbury hitching his step. Turns the corner. Bradbury 50, 45, and he's pushed out of bounds down around the 42-yard line. Or he was gone.
Tiger handoff going to number 19, Ahmad Bradbury.
So Bradbury turning on the Jets down the right sideline, Tom.
He may have been one player from taking that all the way to the house, right? And we can say the house because the school's right there, and he could go right to it.
First and 10 for the
He
Tigers.
was pushed down by one of the defensive backs for the Legends down there. They put it out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Bennett.
So far you've seen the key to this game, all running the ball, both sides of the ball.
In the shotgun. Davis back to pass, looks, and he's going to be brought down. First sack of the year, Josh Jelinek. 54 for the Legends. Jelinek, the senior, second on the team last year with 6 sacks.
Loss of about 2, maybe 3, bringing down
And that's a way to start for this 2021 spring campaign.
Absolutely. That's a big sack right there. And he had that offensive line, though, gave him a lot of time, right? You can't hold on to the ball that long if you're going to make something happen right there.
They lost 2 on the sack, so it's 2nd down and 12. The man in motion, but the give is the opposite side, and brought down in the backfield was Cash.
handoff going to number
Malachi
5,
Cash.
He is met immediately.
And what a tackle that was. Number 51 was in on it, and I believe that's the sophomore linebacker, Sam Judas.
We're going to spot the ball right at the 50-yard line.
A sophomore starting here for Eric Rupp's defense.
3rd down, and we're going to call it 16 yards
Defensive
to go
quarter-
for the first.
Coordinator Dave Manziel extremely pleased with how his defense looked in training camp.
Can see why right now. This defense has been stepping up right now against a very good Bennett team.
More pressure on Davis. He escapes, gets out of it. He's going to have to run, and they're going to bring him down. The ball's up in the air. Oh, and he might have flipped it away. A dangerous play over there on the far sideline, but I believe they're going to call it incomplete, or was he down, Tom? No,
I
incomplete.
couldn't tell if he was down. We just saw the ball go up in the air saying it was – did he throw it? Is that what
He
happened
attempted
then?
a crazy throw over there. I don't know who he was trying to throw. He was over the line of scrimmage. Maybe he did not attempt to throw. Maybe he fumbled it.
That's what I thought. I thought it was a fumble that went up in the air. You know when you spin somebody around, they kind of lose the ball? That's what I thought had happened, but it was tough to see the angle that we were at.
So Micaiah Harry goes back to receive this punt. They're going to rule that a fumble. Very strange play there. Punt on the way. Oh, almost blocked. And the ball goes straight up in the air, bounces at the 48-yard line and into Lancaster territory. Somebody might have got a piece of that. Pressure there by Richard McKinney. And that's one thing about Dave Manziel's defense special teams. They love the block punts. We've seen it year in, year out with the Diamante brothers.
You can say that's what started the 4-year run, was a block punt against Orchard Park, and that's what started the run the whole way.
Well, what a game that was. 4 years ago at Orchard Park. LG Castillo with 10 catches, an all-time record.
And it was, at the time, Dylan Janka goes into the poop punch is what they did, right? He goes back, doesn't step far enough, block punt, and the whole game changed, and the whole dynamics of Lancaster Orchard Park changes.
It sure did. What a game that was at Orchard Park. And that was, this doesn't seem like it was 4 years ago, but the result, 4 straight Section 6 champions. They're going to give that, they're giving that ball back to Bennett, Tom. So Bennett has the ball. They must have recovered the fumble. Strange
Was there
play
a running into the kicker?
There was a penalty.
All right.
He threw a flag right by the punter.
All right, we
Was
did
it running into the – it had to be contact with the punter then
Yeah.
to be able to get the ball back like
Right.
this. So
Well, we missed that. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We missed that penalty call.
They did throw a flag.
So it had to be going into the punter right there because he did get it off. The kick did get off. They must not have said that there was no tip right there because, the tip would have been okay to have the contact. No tip, even though the ball goes straight up, and that's the reason why they get the ball back.
All right, to break for the Bennett Tigers once again. They lose a yard there, though. So it's 2nd and 11. The clock inside 3:15 and running. First quarter, 7-0 Legends. And the give up the middle and nowhere to go.
Once again, the Bennett
Is
Tigers
Tolliver.
straight ahead.
Bangs his way inside. And one of the Legends down there. And I just, once again, Josh Jelinek on that tackle. So no gain there, Tom.
I am really impressed with this Tolliver kid. I mean, what strength, speed, everything this kid's got as a 9th grader we've got him listed as. All I could say is, wow. And could you imagine as this kid gets stronger and stronger, this kid's going to be unbelievable to deal with the next 4 years. AA conference, watch out.
So he's in the backfield once again, but in the shotgun now is Davis. 3rd and 11. That's Kevin Lewis in motion. High snap. Davis throws down low, and it's incomplete. He threw it down at the shoelaces, and the pass was intended for Bradbury. Bradbury couldn't come up with it, Tom. Incomplete.
And even if he would have caught that, the play would have died right there because he was already down. Once the knee touches the ground, whether you've had contact with somebody or not, ball is dead in high school.
So that was an incomplete pass. Brings up 4th down and 11. And the Legends guilty of just a couple of mistakes here. One of them running into the kicker, giving Bennett the possession back, but now it's 4th down. Davis in the shotgun. Tolliver to his right. High snap. They're after him again. He's going to throw it. Oh, and he's hit as he throws, and they're going to rule that a fumble. And now it's ruled incomplete. Excuse me, ruled incomplete. Davis's arm was coming forward, but he paid the price, Tom, on a wicked hit.
And that's, again, the defense stepping up huge for Lancaster. Look at the enthusiasm on the sidelines right now for Lancaster. They are pumped. They are saying, we are excited to be playing football. Did you see there Anthony Santos La Rosa right there? As he's going down the sideline, he is pumped. He is here to play football, and look at what we've got, a 7-0 game.
So Manziel back at quarterback for the Legends, back in the shotgun. Cody Phillips to his right. Phillips in motion. Takes the snap. Back the pass. Looks. Here comes the pressure. Manziel's going to have to try to run out of it. He spins, and he's going to end up losing a couple of yards as Jason struggles to go down. So it's going to be a sack. Let's see who they gave that sack to. I believe it's 29 again, Heflin. Or is it Tolliver? Tolliver picks up a sack on the defensive side for Bennett. Back in the shotgun once again. On the snap. Manziel looks, fires over the middle. Oh, and in and out of the hands of Burgess. Jeff Burgess. Pass was a little behind him, but he could have caught that. And then it'll bring up 3rd down here, Tom.
Got another score update. The end of the first quarter. Pioneer leads Albion 7-0 with Brody Hopkins with the keeper for a touchdown.
Plenty of action going on in Western New York tonight. A cool, crisp night, but still no bad weather in the area.
But it feels like a fall football game, doesn't it?
Looks like a penalty against Bennett here. It'll mark off 5 yards, so the Legends catch a little break there, so it's replayed it down. 2nd down and 8. Cody Phillips gets the carry and gets dropped. He lost 3.
Oh, no, that may be a turnover.
The ball came out. Let's see how they rule it. And I'm going to say he was down, I believe. So Phillips got lucky there. His knee must have been on the ground as he just lost a football. And that's something Eric Rupp doesn't want to see. So it's 3rd down and 10. Manziel in the shotgun. Back to pass. Looks. Jason on the run. He's in trouble. He's going to dump it out, and it's caught on the run over midfield. And that's Noah Kimball. And Kimball has enough for the 1st down for the Legends. Noah Kimball.
Sorry, go ahead.
Excuse me, Tom. But Noah Kimball's just 5'11" junior, and he's also the backup reserve quarterback. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, Manziel turned something out of nothing right there, right?
Manziel again on the run. Jason looks, throw X. He's going to run it, and he gets nailed on the far sideline. What a hit there by Al McDuffie. McDuffie came up and took down Jason Manziel, and that's another sack.
Good hit there by McDuffie, no doubt about it. Both defenses just look like they're in mid-season form right now.
Yeah, they're amped up. 5-yard loss on that sack, so 2 sacks now for the Tigers. And checking in the game for Lancaster, Jared Volker, a slash tight end wide receiver, number 82, the far left side. 2 receivers out there. Manziel back to pass, looks. Here comes the pressure again. Jason is going to run it himself, and he's not going to go anywhere. Barely got back to the line of scrimmage as this quarter looks like it's going to end here. Some tremendous pressure and good coverage back there from that Bennett secondary. And after 1 quarter of play, it's Lancaster 7, Bennett no score. We're going to take a quick break here. You're listening and watching Section 6 High School Football on WesternNewYorkAthletics.com.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the Wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager.
All right, back live here to start this second quarter. Still waiting for the lights to come on here at All High Stadium. Now Manziel back to pass. Looks, goes down the sideline. Has his man down there. And, a nice defensive play. Once again, breaking it up, Al McDuffie. What a great play there. Duffy timed his leap perfectly, Tom.
He really did. He also was right with his man right there. That was the perfect defensive spot he needed to be in. Makes a fantastic play there.
So 4th down at 17, and the Legends are being forced to punt here. Bradbury back for the Tigers. And I believe it's David Santos La Rosa doing the punting for the Legends. So the Bennett defense tightens up. The snap. La Rosa gets it away. It's a high punt, but not very deep. It comes down and bounces, takes a Bennett bounce. It's going to go right down to the 44-yard line or so. And what a great field position for Bennett now.
We had another score update coming from Jamestown as Jamestown now leads Hamburg 21-0 at the end of the first quarter.
The Red Raiders putting on a show down there.
Lancaster just shy of the Bennett 45-yard line. We're going to call it the 44, where the Tigers take over first.
So it's first and 10 for Bennett at their own their own 44-yard line here.
So I think Bennett's got to get back to running the ball, right? Every time they seem to go to the passing game, that's when you saw the defense really step up for Lancaster. I think they got to keep the ball on the ground and make something happen on the ground right now, just because you really were starting to see them move the ball, and especially with this offensive line, their running behind has been doing a really good job on the run.
Checking in the game for Bennett, Greg Smith, number 51, and still, of course, Antonio Davis III at cornerback. And now Cash comes into ball game number 5 for the Tigers. 7-0 Lancaster, Tigers ball. Here just underway in the second quarter. Davis under center. Looks and gives and stiffed in the backfield and taken down. What a nice play there. Anthony Santos La Rosa with the tackle along with the number 53, Ryan Moran.
Handoff going to number 5, Malachi Cash. He
So
is met
Cash
by a trio
going
of
absolutely
defenders.
nowhere there. Lost 3 yards.
Loss of 3 on the play, so
Well, it's second and 13 for this Bennett offense. $11 minutes now and running here. Second down, 13 Bennett. Still waiting for these lights to come on, Tom. I don't know if I'm not seeing something correctly over across the field or not. It's getting a little dark out there. High snap. And throwing it anyway on the sideline and incomplete over there. It's number 13, Kevin Lewis, the intended receiver, but high snap threw the rhythm of that play off entirely. So an incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 13 now for this Tigers offense. A high snap. And by the time Davis found his man, he overthrew Lewis over there on the sideline. 3rd and 13. Davis in the shotgun. Another high snap, and he pulls it down anyway. Here comes the pressure, and they bring him down. Oh, fumbled on the ball. The ball's loose. Looks like Lancaster might have it. And they do. The Legends on a turnover there. Who was in on that play? It might have been Santa Rosa again, number 2.
Yeah, I just love his reactions, Mark.
Well, it's not. It wasn't him. It looks like it was number 8, Rob DeLatis, with a big play for Lancaster.
I also think Pedroza was in on that, too. He was the one who kind of was spinning him around there. I thought it was Pedroza that was in on there.
Well, 1st and 10 for the Legends. The ball right at the 40-yard line of Bennett. That's the break that the Legends are waiting for here. Manziel in the shotgun. Gives it to Phillips. No. Yeah, yes, he did. He hit the ball pretty well there. And now a player that loses his helmet for Bennett, he's going to have to come off the field, I believe.
But it seemed like Lancaster's defense got even stronger on that one. They are just really stepping up defensively right now.
Gain of 4 for Phillips. As Brian Patterson had to go off for Bennett. Now Phillips smashes his way down to the 30-yard line, and that's going to be very close to the first down. Cody Phillips. Once he gets those legs pumping, Tom, there's no stopping him. Very physical runner with tremendous speed. And they will have enough for a first down. First down, Legends.
Phillips is able to pick up the first down yardage. 1st and 10 for the Legends.
Well, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 30. Manziel in the shotgun. Back to pass. Jason looks, throws to the corner. Has Kimball down there. What a touch. Touchdown, Lancaster. Noah Kimball. Oh, baby. What a play and what a throw.
What a play. Did you see the way he actually stepped, went up and got it, and then got in the end zone? Wow. That was a play there by a wide receiver.
Little shades of LG Costello there. Stepped up and made a sensational leaping catch. And that's good for 6. Pasquale to try the extra point. DePasquale with Manziel to hold. Jason holding for a left-footed kicker this year, so he had to switch sides from last year. The snap, the spot, the kick, it's up, and it is no good. It hit the upright. So a missed extra point. That's something that really haunted this Legends team last year. Tom, they missed a few extra points, but they still got the 13-0 lead here with 9:50 remaining in this first half.
Yeah, in fact, we even last season we talked about it. There were a couple extra points that cost them games even is what it was.
Well, yeah, it turned out they lost 3 games by 2 points, I believe.
And they were by extra points that cost them those games. So absolutely, you're talking about, don't say that is a gimme in any game. It is a big part of the game. It's why you see so many teams practice those special teams, give it the attention it's deserved, and that's why it's a part of every practice out there.
Well, the lights are finally on here at All High Stadium. 13-0 Legends, 9:50 remaining in this second quarter. And DePasquale out the kickoff. And I believe it's Bradbury back for Bennett. Along with number 26, I believe it's McPherson. And on the kickoff, squib kick. It's going to bounce around down there. Picked up by McDuffie. McDuffie makes a move left side. McDuffie over to 40. He's got great speed, and he's pushed out of bounds on a nice return. There's a nice play there. And you'll notice, Tom, out in the parking lot, people are standing on their cars trying to get a view of this game. If the rule, of course, was what, two fans per player.
Per player only for Bennett. That was it.
Right.
So there are no Lancaster fans here. As we're, letting you know, the Lancaster fans that are out there, we wish you were here. We know how much you want to be here. Yeah, look at straight across the way. Right. How they're in their truck and on
ladders.
On ladders.
Yeah. Legends will be home next weekend for their home opener against Niagara Falls next Friday. So the Tigers start out 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Great field position once again for Bennett. Davis takes a snap, looks, flips it over to Bradbury. Nice catch. Bradbury over to 50, spins and goes down around the 46-yard line. It's going to be real close to a first down. Right on the 46. I think they're going to give it to him.
It looks like it was 51 Sam Judash on the tackle right there.
Well, there's a name we're going to be calling out a lot this year for Lancaster, the sophomore linebacker. Dave Manziel couldn't say enough about him.
6'3", 185 as a sophomore right there.
He's going to be around for a while. So they give Bennett the first down at the Lancaster 46. Another high snap, flipping it over. Davis gets it over to his man. 21 on the run. It's Bunch. And Ethan Bunch picks up a few. We'll give him 3 yards there on that catch.
I mean, you could say this is a matchup that we could be seeing for the sectional final. I mean, that's how good both of these teams are, especially teams that are constantly there in the end. And to start off as the first game of the season, wow.
Unbelievable. Top 4 teams in the Class AA division will make the playoffs. Just 2 weeks of playoffs this year, that's it. And the team with the best record overall will host. Another high snap, and they give it to McDuffie. Actually, he keeps the ball and gets out of it. Skirting down the left side, picks up a first down and more. What a play there by Davis. High snap, Tom, and he made the most out of it.
Tell you, we've seen both quarterbacks turn something out of nothing now, right? We saw it earlier on with Lancaster, with Manziel. Now you just saw the same exact thing happen. Wow, as he turns that literally looked like it was going to be a loss right there, and he turns it not only into a gain, but a positive gain for a first down.
Antonio Davis, the third, a 10th grader, 6'1", 150, and he can fly. But they got to be more concerned right now with their center, who's been consistently snapping that ball back high. Davis back in the shotgun again. Another high snap. Davis on the run. Davis is going to be dragged down this time from behind. Who got him over there? Way on the other side of the field. And I believe it looks like number 11 on that play. Josh Schultz. Did he come up and make the play? Too far for me to see, Tom.
I can't see if it's 11 or 19.
Well, it might have been Ryan Snyder, number 19 for the Legends. And,
yes, it was 19. I can see it now. He's coming closer to us. That was 19. So that was Ryan Snyder, defensive back, 11th grade junior, 5'11", 175-pounder.
Nice play as he ran down Davis, but once again, Tom, another high snap. That has to stop if the Bennett Tigers want to try to get some consistency. 7:24 left here, and Bennett calls their last time out at a half. The table got you there, Tom. As we mentioned earlier, Jamestown all over Hamburg and down there in farm country, 21-0.
And we knew they were going to be a real tough game right there. It was.
And Red Raiders come to play week in and week out, no matter what division they're playing in, that's for sure. Well-coached team. And when they were moved down to Class A, I was a little surprised. Some big boys down there.
Well, remember, it's solely by enrollment. So, I mean, it's not it usually has nothing to do with play on the field. It's enrollment is what it is. But I'll tell you, you're talking about a team that was going to be, if everybody fits in the Double-A conference this year. Everyone knew it. They were bringing back everybody, and now they've dropped down to A, and they're going to give everybody an A fits. It's going to be tough for a team, I think, that's going to stop Jamestown this season.
And then I believe it was Williamsville North that went from A to Double-A.
Yep. They've been going back and forth the last couple of years. They've been kind of right on that line.
All right, second down at 14 now as we resume play here. Davis once again in the shotgun. Gets a snap. They're after him again and nailed again. It's Josh Jelinek, his second sack of the day. Josh Jelinek, the senior, came in untouched.
Just seems like every time Bennett does something positive and has something that goes in their favor, Lancaster defense just steps up big and makes something else happen again.
Well, Jelinek picks up his second sack of this half. Tremendous play. He had such a great year last year. Behind players like Matt Marshner and Connor Mahoney, was a little overlooked.
Boy, and those two were something, though, out on the field.
So it's third down and 23, and now Lancaster uses a timeout here with 6:37. They have not stopped the clock there.
I was
Still
just thinking
running.
that same thing. Yeah.
Well, 4 seconds went off the clock. But, third and 23 for Bennett. Tom, what are you going to do?
You know, you're going to try to just do something positive. I mean, obviously, you're going to try to do some sort of pass right there. I wouldn't even be surprised to see that short pass out to the sideline, what they were doing, and try to let their wide receiver go one-on-one with somebody and make something happen. You saw that earlier, and it was positive when they actually got the pass off. But it's got to be something that's got to happen real quick. So we'll see exactly what to do. But this Lancaster defense has just been all over the field making plays. And it's not just one player. We're not calling out one name today. We've called out the entire defense here, from the defensive linemen to the linebackers to the to the people from safety out there. Right? Everyone's been stepping up. And both sides. I think the Bennett defense has been big earlier. I got to tell you, so far, whoever wins this game has got to be saying, boy, why did you set me up with them game one? Like, I don't want this as game one. This is supposed to be a game that's going to be a little bit as we get our season going here.
Well, that's the way the schedule gods came up with it.
And remember, one loss could be a difference of making the playoffs, right? Or at least it could be, like you said, a big home field advantage.
Third and 23. Davis back in the shotgun. Another high snap, but he puts it down. Drags, runs, throws, and flipped it behind his man, intended receiver over there, I believe. Let's see, 23, Dominic Howard. And that's an incomplete play. Howard got a piece of it. That ball went dangerously in the air, Tom. It could have been picked off. 6:29 remaining now. It's 4th and 23. And they're going to go for it, obviously, here at the ball right at the 40-yard line of Lancaster. 13-0 Legends out in front. This game started out weirdly with a kickoff that was recovered by Bennett. They were stacked up down at the 3-yard line. The Legends drove down 97 yards the other way and scored. Davis takes the snap, throws, long throw, has his man down there, and it is caught down at the 5-yard line. What a great catch down there. Who did he hit? Those black numbers sometimes a little hard to see. Is it number 13? It looks like it is.
13.
Kevin Lewis.
Pass from number 2, Antonio Davis.
So Lewis with a tremendous catch.
Great throw and catch. That is huge right there. And this could help put Bennett on the board and bring this to a one-possession game.
Isaiah Littleton, I believe, on the coverage down there, and somehow Lewis came up with it. First and goal to go from the 5. So fresh life here for the Tigers with 6:08 and running. The snap, the give, and nailed in the backfield once again. The running back. And I believe that might have been
I think Santos La Rosa was in on that one.
La Rosa, number 2. Had a heck of a ball game here so far. Might have been, and it could have been Ethan Monin as well, number 9. It might have been number 9 Monin. Let's see. Here we go. Second goal to go from the 6. He lost a yard. The snap, the give. Tolliver, nowhere to go. Stacked up by the Legends defense again. And he lost another yard, Tom.
Yeah, boy, this defensive line is stepping up, I'll tell you that. Wow. So we got another update from Jamestown as Jamestown now takes a 27-0 lead. A 53-yard touchdown throw from Trey Drake to Damari Jones. Boy, Damari Jones is having a day out there.
Well, as my dad likes to say, stick a fork in them, they're done. And it's only the first half.
They just really went into the second quarter, too.
So losing 2 was the Tigers on that play. Second goal to go from the 8. Davis on the run, looks, flips it, and has his man. Touchdown. Bradbury on the run. Nice play there from Davis. Finds Bradbury in the corner.
Number 19, Ahmad Bradbury.
Well, they're on the board, Tom.
That's huge right there. I mean, listen, your defense makes a stop, and you're going in with one possession. Boy, that's huge right there for Bennett. As Bennett get themselves back in this ball game, we'll see. Do they go for the extra point? Are they going to go for 2?
It looks like they're lining up so far to go for 2. And don't forget, Bennett gets the ball to start out the second half.
Yeah, and really, you wouldn't have thought that because they got the first drive because it was a turnover right on the first kickoff of the game.
So they're going to go for 2 here. Davis to McDuffie, and he skirts his way in.
They give it to him. Far
Looked like he fell right at the goal line, but he was in. 2-point conversion converted. 13-8 with 4:39 left in this first half. Tom, what a drive that was by the Tigers. It was a 56-yard drive, 56-yard drive.
But you really had one play. That was a 4th down play that comes up huge for them as they get the ball down there and then be able to take over as the offensive line comes up big and helps them get in there.
The series was set up as well by Davis' scramble for 17 yards. And just like that, the Tigers are back in this ball game.
Listen, we knew this was going to be a game. We knew we've got 2 of the better teams here in Western New York. They were going to go back and forth, and it's exactly what we've seen. It's exactly what we expected. This is the kind of game you want to see. This is the kind of game to kick off the season. Just got to say is wow so far. Everybody's stepping up. But I'm amazed the defensive play on both sides of the ball just look like they're in midseason form.
Jaden Lewis to kick it off here for Bennett. Bradbury's touchdown brings him within 5. Line drive kick. Oh, off the hands of the defensive back there, and the return man, number 8, Rob Lettuce, had trouble with that one. Unfortunately for the Legends, it went back into the end zone. It's a touchback. The senior for the Legends could not find the handle on that line drive kickoff. So with 4:35 here, it's pretty much a chance for the Legends to try to come back with something here because they're not going to have the ball first in the second half. The give. And look out, Cody Phillips on the run, bashes his way out over the 35-yard line. It's a Lancaster first down. Phillips
The give to number 3, Cody Phillips.
took the handoff from Mansell and just blasted right through the tackle there. And once again, it's a no-huddle situation. Phillips again bangs his way down, just gets about a couple of yards there. Clock on the move at 4:15 and running.
He was met by Tolliver right there at the line.
So they only gave him a yard on that one. 2nd down and 9. Mansell back to pass. Looks. Jason's going to take off himself. Look out. Ooh, looked like a little late there. Jason took a knee on a slide. They'll mark him down at the 41. He started his slider on the 40 time, so they give him an extra yard, but he took the pain as Tolliver came in. They could have whistled that one, but they didn't. Third down. And a long 4 here for Lancaster as they look over at the sideline. Clock running, 3:35, 3:34. Jason signals out to Tellis on the far right side. Gets the snap. Back to pass, looks, throws. It's Dominic Fulcinetti in and out of his hands. Dominic Fulcinetti was open and dropped it. Not the only thing that did right now was kill the clock on the incomplete pass. Fulcinetti wide open. It brings up 4th down and 4, and the Legends are going for it here. Actually looks like they're going to punt. Snap, quick punt. Jason Manziel, he does this often. The ball's back there, and once again checks up back up on the Legends and is down at the 29-yard line with 3:16 left. Plenty of time for Bennett in this first half. They can pull the old New England Patriots here. Bang, bang play, score at the end, and get the ball back in the second half.
I was going to say the same exact thing. 3:16 left in the first half. There is more than enough time here for Bennett to do something. And imagine going into halftime with a lead the way the game was going there. It looked like Lancaster had control of the game, but here it is. Bennett now comes on big in the second quarter, and now all momentum is on their side. But again, all defense is stepping up, Mark.
Yep.
It's been defense that's really been huge for both sides of the ball. Now can Lancaster's defense step up? Exactly like we talk about what they're doing, they got to step up big here.
The ball's placed at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for Bennett. 3:16 remaining in this first half. 13-8. Lancaster out in front. Davis hands it off. Bradbury on the run, left side, and he is brought down. A beautiful tackle out there. That's DeTellis, I believe. An outside linebacker. What a play. Ran down by the...
I think I was moaning on that one. Ethan
number 8 or
Monin?
number 9. Let's see.
I thought it was number 9 on that
hard
one.
to see those numbers up here, that's for sure.
The far. It was our far guy, number 9 is who I think
Outside
it was.
linebacker,
Yeah.
so it would have been Monin. He's Monin, the junior. With a nice tackle there. Dropped him for a 1-yard loss. 2nd down and 11. The clock running now. And don't forget, Bennett out of timeouts. So it could come back to haunt him here. The give to the left side and carrying players a few yards there. What a run. They might have got a first down out of that. And coming away with, one of the, that's Isaiah Littleton. Lost a pad. He's going to run back out there. And that is a close spot. They're going to take a look at this one, Tom. They're going to measure. Our first measurement of the year. It's up to you. What do you got?
I got to tell you, he had at least 5 Legends on his back right there that was dragging him along. What a great run to finish that one out for, even if it's not a first down, but to really get it to the point where they're even considering it, measuring it out.
Okay, well, I got him short here. I got him short by half a football. Let's see how it looks. Chain crew out there. Stretches it out. And he appears to be short.
Yeah,
We're
I don't
still
see a
waiting.
signal
We
yet.
have no signal from this officiating crew. I got to tell you. How about something, guys? I mean, put your hands. Put
They're
your hands
really
up.
examining this one, I'll
Put
tell
your
you.
hands. Are you going to pull out an index card? I believe he's short.
I think he's got some chain links there, so it is going to be
couple.
short.
Wow. So it's going to be 3rd down and inches for the Tigers here with 2:02 remaining in this first half. Lights are on here. And the football is getting better and better with each passing minute here. Big play for this Legends defense right now.
And after the measurement, the Bennett Tigers are just short of the necessary.
There we go. 3rd down and inches
coming up for Bennett.
for the Tigers. Officials hold up the Tigers offense as they broke the huddle. They want to get out there and play. And officials are discussing something there over at the 39-yard line. Don't forget, Bennett without timeouts here. And I don't know what the delay is here, Tom.
Yeah, I don't know if there's an explanation about the spot.
One of the head official has walked over to the Bennett bench. I mean, what's to explain? You're short by a couple inches. That's it.
Or it
down.
could have been the original spot. I mean, that's where again, we can see in the melee where it was, right? We thought it was actually a first down when it was there. So was it the spot of the football that actually could be? It very well could be. That could be the only thing I think about when it's after the fact is, was the spot really the spot that he should have gotten? That would be the only thing I could think of.
This is coming up on a 90-second delay right now since that measurement. Wow. They're still over the ball. And now one of the officials comes over to Eric Rupp on the sideline.
They're explaining something. So this is this is more than a spot. The time?
Well, the clock was running.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a clock now.
The clock was running. Obviously, it was a running play. All right, so they're going to add 20 seconds. 18 seconds back to the clock. So that's our delay. 2:20 now left. Third down and inches. So 18 seconds went off the clock there, but put back on. And here we go. Davis. Under center, looks, gives it, and Jed back in the backfield. What a play. Another great defensive play by the Legends. And I believe it was 51, 51 coming in there. That's Sam Judas. What a play by the sophomore. Boy, he's a hitter, Tom, I'll tell you.
Yeah, you were saying Coach Manziel is absolutely excited about him this year.
So Lancaster calls timeout with 2:08 left here, fourth down, and now it looks like a long 2 for the Tigers. And looks like they're definitely looking to punt anyway. Jaden Lewis back there. Now Jaden Lewis runs back to the sideline. Lewis, number 7, to do the punting here. It would appear for Bennett. Well, what a time to come in and try to block one right now.
Or I mean, are they going to punt it? Or are they going to try going for it? I mean, this is still.
Well, there's Lewis. Finally gets his final instructions from his special teams coach. So he's back there to punt. And it looks like it'll be 27, Mackay Harry going back to receive for Lancaster, but you never know. It could be a fake. Perfect time for one. They'll get the ball back to start the second half. And if they do indeed punt, the Legends did a great job holding them. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Oh, snap. Bounces low. He's going to run himself. He's on the run, and they're going to take him down. The Legends are going to have the ball around the 30-yard line. A tremendous defensive play. They try to fake off a low snap.
Yeah. Was it a fake or was it you couldn't tell? Because of the snap, was he just improvising because of the snap, or was he trying? It's very tough to tell.
Wow. Either way, the Legends had the ball at the 31-yard line. The Legends defense collapsed around the punter on the run, Lewis, and they drop him.
3 minutes to go in the half at Jamestown. They're up 33-0 now.
Cruising the Red Raiders. Manziel looks, fires, has his man on the sideline, and another drop over there. That's Noel Kimball on the left sideline or on the 32-yard line. In the case of the drops, he's continued for this wide receiver core.
I was just going to say that. Manziel has hit a couple guys right where he needed to be, and unfortunately there's been a couple drops out there.
Jason once again in the shotgun. Takes a snap, back the pass, looks, throws, going for the end zone. Has his man and held up down there a little bit, but it's going to go over his head. Incomplete, brings up 3rd and 10.
It was intended for Jared Volker, it looks like.
3rd and 10 now coming up.
And it looks like number 82, Volker, yes.
6'1", 210-pound receiver, senior.
Still waiting to see Jaden Brittingham, the big 240, 6'4" receiver transfer from Kansas. Has not played yet today. Manziel back in the throws the ball over the middle, and once again broken up. Burgess
Manziel's pass falls incomplete.
could not haul that down.
Now coming up for Lancaster.
It was Green in on that one as Green makes the big defensive stop on that.
And, that was Dominic Fulcinetti had that ball stripped away. 4th and 10 now. Not wasting any time here. They probably should call a timeout. Manziel waits for the snap. Gets it. Back the pass. Jason looks, throws. It's deflected and picked off. McDuffie on the interception down at the 21-yard line.
Pass is intercepted by number 4.
That ball was deflected, possibly at the line of scrimmage. Either way, the Tigers get the turnover.
And still 1:43 left in the half, right? But again, this goes to what we've been talking about, defensive stepping up, and it's access to the quarterback. And you've seen both quarterbacks running for their life at times, and it just shows how strong these defenses are.
So Manziel gets picked off with 1:43 remaining. And this last 6 minutes of this half here have taken about a half an hour. So Bennett comes out, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Davis under center. I believe that's Green behind him. No, it's McDuffie. McDuffie spins his way up to the 25-yard line, picks up 4.
Number 4, Al McDuffie getting the call.
Clock running now inside 90 seconds left in the half. Bennett out of timeouts.
Play, so 2nd and 6. Now
They
coming
burned
up.
2 in the first quarter and 1 in this one. Second down and 6. And I believe Bennett looks like they're probably going to run this out here. 108, 107, 106, clock ticking down. And jumping off sides for the Legends and giving them a free 5 yards there was Santa Rosa.
Flag on the play.
Well, Santa Rosa came up on the line of scrimmage,
Against the defense.
and they got him. And it makes it 2nd down and 1 as we're inside 1 minute.
After the 5-yard mark off, the ball is now spotted at the Bennett Tiger.
So the Tigers come up to the line here
2nd and a
with
yard.
50 seconds and running. Davis takes a snap, gives it. McDuffie cuts over, picks up the 1st down, a little bit more than that.
Handoff
And the
going
ball
once
down
again,
to the
number 4,
40-yard
Al
line,
McDuffie.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. They'll stop the clock momentarily with 39 seconds remaining and now set it and start it again. And I think Bennett is content to run this thing out and end this first half. Down by just 5. 13-8 Lancaster in front. They had a 13-0 lead. Davis back to pass. Looks, he's going to loop it up there, running. Why not? And that ball is going to be tipped down and knocked down by,
Davis's pass.
I believe, Santa Rosa back there.
Incomplete. That's going to bring up 2nd down now.
Looked
for
like
the
some
Tigers.
contact too, Tom, as well, but no call. And I believe I got once again, apologies to Ethan Mona, who was moaning back there. The linebacker dropping back in coverage. Hard to see these numbers from this distance, but we're trying our best here. 18.8 seconds remaining. And what fans that are here are starting to get vocal now. Davis takes a snap, looks, throws, left side, has his man, almost a circus catch over there, but incomplete with
Once again, the
14.8
pass from Antonio
left.
Davis is incomplete along the far sideline.
Looked like he wanted Bradbury
No
over
lead
there.
on the play, so 3rd and 10
Couldn't
now
come up with the
coming up.
catch, Tom.
Almost made a fantastic catch right there.
It was 3rd down.
I think that was Lewis, though, on
Was
that
it?
one. Yeah.
Kevin Lewis,
Yeah.
13, not 19. Check that. Richard McKinney checks in at the linebacker spot for the Legends here. 3rd and 10. 14.8 left in this half. And the give in the backfield and nailed immediately back there. And that should end the half. Loss of 2. Down to our last 4 seconds. And we're going to go into the halftime with the score, Lancaster 13,
And that is
Bennett
bring the
8.
first half of play
You're
here.
listening and
Robert
watching
Higgins
to
came to a close.
boys high school football action here on WesternNewYorkAthletics.com. We'll be back for second half action in just a few minutes.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you call on the Wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you call on the Wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the Wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
.300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the Wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs. WNYathletics.com is the premier high school sports website in Western New York, providing the best sports coverage of Section 6 and Monsignor Martin leagues. Check out our page for daily game recaps and late-breaking sports news. Our online scoreboards are updated in real time. Never miss a goal or touchdown. Visit WNYathletics.com today or follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
Call 835-WOLF. Remember, you calling the Wolf. That's all you had to say. Call today.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the start of the second half here. It's Lancaster 13, Bennett 8. The Legends with a couple of touchdowns. Phillips and then a great catch from Noel Kimball. They missed the extra point. Bennett comes back with a touchdown. They convert the two. Mark Johnson back along with Tom Prince and Tom. Some great action and some great defense in that first half.
Oh, from both sides, great defense in the first half. The question will be now is, whose defense is gonna make the big stop right now the rest of the way? It's halftime changed a lot of things. It's cold out there, right? We're talking about right now it's 37 degrees out there. We have actually I think it's even less than that. Let me see. Get an update on the weather. We've got 36 degrees. So I have a one degree difference, but it's gonna be real big to see which defense steps up. What I like what both teams have done really well, though, is the ground game. They've both been running the ball real well, just haven't been able to finish it all the way through on drives. Been stalled because of the defenses stepping up. That'll be the key the rest of the way.
All right, Dominic Howard back for the Tigers to receive the second half kickoff. And DePasquale to get ready to boot it away for Lancaster. The Tigers will be going from left to right here when they get the ball. 12 minutes back on the clock. This should be a great second half. Two of the top teams in the Class AA division, that's for sure. Here we go. DePasquale, line drive kick. This one's going to find the turf and go right in the hands of Howard. 15-20. They try to run him down on the far side. There was a hit over there. Nice block and a nice tackle by one of the Legends to bring him down at the 23-yard line. Looks like Josh Jelinek put down a little special teams work there. Tom, another great tackle.
Yeah, and a great job because you're not giving, Bennett a great starting position to start off this half right now.
So they'll start out at the 22-yard line. That's where they spot it. 1st and 10 for this Bennett Tigers. This is a huge possession for the Tigers. They're down by 5. Let's see what they come out with. I'm sure it'll be more of the same from Antonio Davis III, the quarterback, who wears number 2. Davis to the line of scrimmage. 2 players behind him. Under center. He's going to throw. He's on the run, or he gets away from a tackle. Now he throws it out of bounds. He spun out of the tackle. I believe that was Jelinek on the run once again after him. And it was. Josh Jelinek, what a first half he had, and he starts out the second half the same way, Tom.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, but give lots of credit right there to our quarterback again, as he literally could have had a big loss right there and turned something out of it to at least make sure that it's not going to be a big loss for his team.
Could have been a nice sack for the Legends there. Instead, it's an incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10. Now Tolliver back in the backfield for the Tigers. Davis under center. Turns and hands it off. McDuffie bangs his way out across the 25-yard line. Picked up about 4 or 5 yards. Let's see where they spot this. I called a 5-yard gain. Actually 3rd down and 5 now for Bennett.
3rd down coming up and 5 to go for the
Tom will be coming up here with the out-of-town scoreboard when we get a chance. Big doings down in Jamestown as they're running ram shot all over Hamburg. Here we go. 3rd down and 5 for the Tigers. In the shotgun. Waits for the snap. Gets it. Back the pass. Looks. Throws quickly over there. And that ball appeared to be trapped.
No, he hit off the turf before it got to him. Kind of skipped up to him.
So it's incomplete, and I believe they're going to punt here at 4th down at 5. Lewis is out there. Jaden Lewis, number 7, does the punting chores for the Tigers. He's back. And it looks like, well, let's see here. No one's dropping. Well, someone's dropping back. Of course, that would be Micah Harry back there for the Legends. So they will punt it away here, or so it appears. Snap, punts away in the air, and they're staying away from it. Oh, and a big Bennett bounce as it bounces inside the 35-yard line, and they're going to put this ball down at the 33. What a nice roll there from the punter from the Tigers. So the Legends defense does the job, gets the ball back for Jason Manziel in the offense. Let's see what they can do with it.
So some scores. Our first one coming from Pioneers. Pioneer leads 7-6 at halftime over Albion. And then the big score, as we've been talking about, is Jamestown's up 33-0 over Hamburg at halftime.
Manziel in the shotgun once again for the Legends. Waits for the snap, gets it, gives it to Cody Phillips, and Phillips on the run across the 50-yard line, 45, 40, and knocked out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Another big run from Cody Phillips.
Number 3, Cody Phillips.
He does not make a mistake when he hits that hole, Tom.
No, he got to the outside nice, got right to the sidelines, up along the sidelines for a really nice run on that one.
Oh, we got a flag back at the 48-yard line. I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah, and they're even – you can see the one Lancaster player with his hands up in the air going, oh, wait a second.
He might have been calling it on 44, Drew Tremonti.
Yep.
And it looks like it's going to be going against Lancaster here. That's going to nullify a beautiful run from Phillips. And that hurts. But they bring it back to the 40-yard line. So it's from the spot, I believe. Repeat the down. So it should be 1st and 4 to go here. That's the way it looks like. Need to get to the 43, so it's 1st and 3. Again, Phillips bangs his way and push down at around the 43-yard line. And now Noel Kimball gets into it a little bit with Cash down there. They have to be separated. So looks like they're short by about a half a yard.
On the play as the ball
Well, it's second down and about a half yard here for Lancaster.
So second down coming up and a yard to go.
Legends. And now the official's going to call timeout. And they might be bringing in the chain gang again. I hope it's not as long as it was last time. They're going to spot it. And they're going to have to bring the chain crew in from the other side of the field. So these kind of plays here, Tom, they're almost like a timeout.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. It's exactly what it is.
A chance for both teams to get
The
their players
the only
together.
difference is the coaches can't really go out there and do something. That's
Right. They'll stretch the chains. They look to be short from here, and I've got them short, and so do the officials. Short by about a half a yard at least. Maybe a little less. 10-12 left in this third quarter. They'll place the ball down just short of 43. 43 was the yard to gain for the first down. So he is short. (13-8) Lancaster out in front with the football. Defense did its job. Back out there is Volker, number 82 in the tight end position for the Legends. Manziel back in the shotgun. Bolsonetti in motion. And Jason's going to, no, excuse me, that's Cody Phillips in the Wildcat. So they run Phillips out of the Wildcat. Well, he made a quick move on me there. So Phillips picks up
another
the first.
flag. Late flag.
Oh, late flag. So let's see what this one's about. So Eric Rupp running that Wildcat position again with the running backs, as he's done a couple years in a row now. And now we got a dead ball foul, and it will be a personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
That's going against Bennett.
Well, the Tigers are going to mark that one off. 15 big ones. Those really hurt, Tom.
Yeah, and you would say after the first half, both teams, there was barely any flags thrown in the entire first half right here.
Yep.
And here we've seen a couple to come out right now at the start of the second half.
I got to tell you, we were here 2 years ago, and there was more laundry flying than you could possibly imagine. But it's been a pretty clean game up to part so far here. And once again, it's Manziel keeping now, and Jason running in some tough company down there. He picked up about 3 or 4. Let's see how they spot this one. I'll give him about 6 yards on that. Let's see where they spot this. Just outside the 31-yard line. So give him 7 on that carry. Manziel on the shotgun. Phillips, left side. Phillips looking, going to the corner. Phillips battles and scores. Cody Phillips, 31-yarder. A touchdown for the Legends. And that's how you do it off a drive stop.
As he dances along the sidelines and gets in. What a nice run. It was very similar to the run he had that was taken back there for the hold.
Yes.
As he went up the middle, breaks it out to the sideline, and dances right along the sideline. This time it goes in for a touchdown. That is a big run right there. And we said whose running game was going to step up. So far, Lancaster starts it off with the first step up the second half.
Mike DiPasquale, the left-footed kicker, wearing number 18 in to try the extra point. Manziel the hold. Jason, high snap spot, kick up on its way, and it is good. Although no signal from the officials.
They signal from the head out here. Yeah.
Wow. So 20-8. Legends come right back down the field after a nice defensive stop to start this half, and it's Cody Phillips picking up where he left off last year.
Yeah,
His second touchdown of the night.
He really looks good right now, just running the ball. He all over the field. Whether he gets to the edges, whether he's going up the middle, he has looked strong wherever he's run the ball right now. And you've also got to give a lot of credit to this offensive line. I will tell you, when you look at offensive lines, Lancaster's never one that has the biggest offensive line guys. They're not the biggest ones out there. But I will tell you, they are the most disciplined, and they were always ready in the right places and ready to make those blocks and open those holes and are in the right place all the time. That is a great coaching job every single time of line play by the Lancaster Legends.
Phillips put on 25 pounds this year, working out constantly every day, and he's paying off early here in this 2021 spring season. 2 touchdowns for Cody Phillips.
40-0 as Jamestown takes a new lead. Jaden Butera grabs his 3rd rushing touchdown, running 57 yards to the end zone.
Deep Pasquale on the kickoff. Another liner. It's going to go over the head, and it's going to stick down there, and he picks it up around the 4-yard line. Nowhere to go. It's Bradbury. Now reverses his field, looking for a block. Jelinek was after him. He missed him. There's a crunching block on the sideline. Bradbury on the loose, and a nice return of about 32 yards from Bradbury. And one of the Legends is down, and now we got a flag down. We got to have a extra 2 flags down. We got a player not moving for Lancaster.
Yeah, I think that was a blindside hit is exactly where that's coming from.
Crunching block over there down near the 10-yard line. I can't see the player's number. He hasn't moved a muscle.
And there he goes. He's up. He's up on his knees right now.
What a hit that was over there. Actually, it was 2 nice blocks, but this one was called.
We got a second one down out in the middle towards the 35-yard line. He just got up.
So 2 Legends down there. And they're still attending to the one player down at the 10-yard line. This game's starting to get a little chippy.
Well, you wonder where this is going to be spotted. So if that's where the flag is, and then they're going to go possibly half the distance to the goal from there, I would think this ball could be down somewhere around the 5-6 yard line.
So Bryce Beto, number 48, was one of the players down. Beto makes his way to the sideline very slowly. Meanwhile, the other Legend's still down at the 10-yard line. I could not get a number. He's on his knees. Well, what a hit that was on the other side of the field, Tom.
Well, right now we want to make sure he's okay. That's what we're most concerned about, is that we've got a player that's okay out there. And we'll let you know when we know something. It's here.
They're still attending to him. He's still on his knees out there. I cannot grab a number from this angle. I'll let you know who it is.
You know, to sit here and talk a little bit about the teams that we've got here, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're a Bennett Tigers fan, you've got to sit here and say, we're relying right now on a freshman and a sophomore to lead the way out here. How good does the future look like? Oh, it looks like we got him, right?
Oh, it's Josh Jelinek. Jelinek was a player that was down, had an outstanding ball game. And he is a tough kid, the senior, 195-pounder. And it takes a lot to keep him down. And he appears to be okay on his own feet, walking off the field under his own power, Tom. That's good to see.
Absolutely. Not even good to see. That is fantastic to see, and it is good to see that he's walking on his own. There's no doubt about it.
Well, he's definitely had his bell rung there, so he's going to take a seat. Meanwhile, the offense comes back out for the Tigers, and after they back him up, let's see where they put this ball down at the 6-yard line.
That's exactly where we thought it would land there, right?
So that wiped out a beautiful return from Bradbury, who had that kickoff go over his head. He retrieved it inside the 5, spun it back out to the 32. The Penalties bring it back. And now I believe they put it back another yard on the 5. So the ball's on the 5 for Bennett with 9:02 remaining in this third quarter.
But think about this. Your quarterback right now is a sophomore. Your running back is a freshman. How good is this team going to get as the season goes along and these guys start getting more and more reps? They are going to be an unbelievable team out here.
All right, the give. Right side, it's McDuffie. He spins out to about the 13, 14-yard line. Picked up about 8 or 9. A nice call there for the Bennett Tigers. Trying to get that running game going of their own. Brings up second down and a long one here for Bennett. Under the lights here at All High Stadium. The snap, the give, McDuffie, some room. He's running and racing out to about the 30, 31-yard line. A big first down run there. So the Tigers pick up the first down.
After a burst, able to pick up the first down
As the
yardage.
McDuffie keeps the tradition going at running back right there again. Another big run. Boy, I'll tell you, it doesn't stop. This McDuffie family is well known in Western New York, and everybody knows is going to produce one football player after another.
First and 10 for Bennett. Davis under center. Gives it, why not? McDuffie once again, they finally drag him down around the, let's see, the 40-yard line. Another 9-yard gain. So the defense here for the Legends starting to loosen up a bit.
But it's both teams have been running the ball well. Like we said, it's been a good run, and all of a sudden the defenses step up. But you've seen both teams having success with the run so far.
Tommy Carlson checks back into the game for the Legends. He replaced Ryan Moran, so Carlson plays offense primarily back in there in defense. Davis on the run, right side, looks, throws, has his man. That's Bradbury down at the 46-yard line. First down and 10 for the Bennett Tigers. They're moving now. So Bradbury comes up with the catch off a nice running throw from Davis.
Bradbury brought down over midfield in Lancaster territory. Ball is spotted.
Well, spotted right inside the 46-yard line.
Once again, first and 10 for
Tigers
the Bennett Tigers.
on the move, Tom.
Great rollout right there as he rolls out, finds Bradbury, and when you've got the success with the run, that starts to open up for you.
Davis back under center, and once again, hands off. The big man, Tolliver, running inside the 40-yard line, crashes his way down as Bradbury threw a nice block for him down there.
This time it's number 29.
And Tolliver's got enough for, I believe, another first down. Well, let's see, they spot that now a yard short. It looked like they initially, we have a holding call.
I thought I saw a flag get thrown in there.
Excuse me, holding call against the Tigers. That hurts.
Negates a great run right there. And like you said, though you would think it'd be the opposite, as you think that Bradbury would be the one getting the block thrown for him out there.
So they call it against Bennett. Mark it off back to the 47-yard line. So Tolliver comes off the field. 6:35 and running here in this third quarter. 20-8. Lancaster out in front. Davis now looks the defense over. Under center. Hands off again. McDuffie looking for room. Spins his way out to about the 45-yard line.
Number 4, Al McDuffie gets the call, and once again McDuffie trying the middle of that.
And on the
Tiger
tackle
offensive
there
line.
for Lancaster, San La Rosa. Number 2. He's had an outstanding ball game today.
The ball being spotted right at the Lancaster 45-yard line.
So it'll bring up second down and 8
to go for the first.
for Bennett. Inside 6 minutes now. The parking lot out behind the goal post full of headlights. People trying to get a glimpse of this ball game. With only 100 fans allowed in. Davis gives it and nailed in the backfield, and the Legends run him down. McDuffie went nowhere that time.
The call going once again to number 4, Al McDuffie. He is
What a play there.
at the line of scrimmage.
Santa Rosa was in there along with number 55, McKinney. And they pursued the ball well that time.
Looks to be a loss of about 2 on the play.
Well,
so third and 9 now coming up.
Lost a yard, maybe 2. 3rd and 9 now for the Bennett Tigers. This has been like a heavyweight fight here, back and forth. Two great teams that probably will, in all instances, meet again either on May 7th or May 14th. Davis, under center, spins, hands off to Tolliver. Tolliver on the run. The big man's loose, and he bangs his way down inside the 40-yard line.
Number 29 and Jamario.
Another great run, Tom.
Yeah, fantastic run. As he runs, and it's going to be a 4th down and makes it a manageable 4th down as you're now in the Legends territory, and you know this is an area of the field that you can go for it on a 4th down.
Tolliver's only 5'7", 205. Reminds me of a short version of Earl Campbell. He's got tremendous power.
Power and speed. I mean, he's quick, too. And he's a freshman.
It's unbelievable. 4th down now. 4th in the short, or actually long 2 here. Oh, movement at the line, and number 78 jumped. That's Addis McDuffie.
Flag on the play.
They're going to count 5 against the Tigers on that one.
False start being
This may be
called
the first
against the
McDuffie name I heard that wasn't a running back, right? And he's on the line, and he is a huge member of the line.
But he's jumped off sides on the defensive line, and now he flinches on the offensive line. So that's 2 penalty calls against him.
That's Thaddeus McDuffie. He's an 11th grader, 6'3", 273-pounder.
Wow. Well, he leaned forward a little bit too much and got caught. Brings the ball back to the 44-yard line. 4th down and 8 now.
You know, I'll tell you, the schedule could very much come into play here this season as to who you play and don't play. As one big matchup we will not see in the AA bracket will be the Legends versus Orchard Park. The only way they meet is if they meet in sectional play.
High snap. Davis looks, throws, has his man, Bradbury, but he's short. He caught it down at the 42-yard line. And from this angle, he looks like he's short. Let's see where they spot this.
Yeah, they're spotting him back. Bradbury wanted a better spot, but he almost turned into that. Did you see that?
Well, now they called an official's timeout. Looks short by at least a half yard. And they're going to bring the chains in. I can't believe it. So Bradbury and the catch, he was dropped immediately.
So we're talking a little bit about the schedule as we're waiting here to come here. We talked about Lancaster and Orchard Park will not play, but Bennett has got to play both teams, Lancaster and Orchard Park, right? So it becomes where the schedule could really come into play to see not only who's going to make the playoffs, but it could be where you're seated in the playoffs at the same time.
They'll stretch the chains there. He's short by half a football. And I tell you, I didn't think it was that close, but the Legends do the job on 4th down. They'll take over on downs.
Okay, I want to know who got more air. Was it Coach Manziel or was it
Santa Rosa? Santos La Rosa has had a whale of a game, number 2 for the Legends.
But I've been more about him on the sidelines. He's just been so much fun to watch. I love his enthusiasm. But I got to tell you, I don't know if I've seen a coach get that kind of air with their player.
Dave Manziel had said all his players came ready to play, and they were salty, waiting for the season to start. Had a tremendous training camp. So here we go, and now it's, I believe it's Manziel again. He's being pressured. Jason takes off. Jason across the 50-yard line, and he spins away, still on his feet, and a big first down run there from Jason Manziel. The Legends cornerback gets the ball down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 Legends. What a move that was, a spin move, 2 ways, Tom, and got free.
What a run as he goes up the middle. Could have been a tackle for a loss, and he turns it into something.
And
so we're going to get a timeout.
Yeah, we got a timeout, but the officials did not point which way it was, which team is responsible for it. I believe it might have been Bennett. Had the wrong personnel on the field there as they came at him with the quick break of the huddle. More scores for us? Well, we're trying. Had a COVID cancellation. What you going to that, Tom?
Yeah, it looks like the game tomorrow versus Will East, Ken East will not happen, as it looks like we've got a unfortunate pause that will happen in that game. So we won't see that game happen tomorrow, as that was going to be one of the games we were going to cover, actually. In fact, you were going to be on that game tomorrow. The Will East, Ken East game?
No, that was not me. I wish it was. But we might be going to Maryville instead. We'll see. Wow. It was me. I better get some rosters printed. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Legends. They break out of the timeout. Manziel in the shotgun. Noah Kimball in motion. The snap. The give. And it's right side, or left side, excuse me, and that is a roughed up down there was Cody Phillips. Picked up absolutely nothing. Nice defensive play there. Number 6, Green on the, and Jaden Lewis.
Yeah, it was
over there
Jaden Lewis, number 7 on
Yeah.
that one is who it was.
Nice tackle by Lewis. He's bending over a little bit. He might have twisted the back up a little bit, and he appears to be okay. Oh, and they get him again on the offsides call. Jason Manziel with the cadence, and he does it so many times. He must have did that 15, 20 times last year. He's so good at it.
True leader out there, I'm going to tell you
Yes.
that. Really is a leader, and you knew that the Legends were going to be, no matter what this team was going to come out, they had a leader that was ready to bring them on the field to do some serious damage here in the football season.
2:37, 2:36 and running here now. Manziel, high snap, gives it to Phillips. Phillips bangs his way inside the 35, down to about the 31-yard line. Another tough run from Cody Phillips. Boy, Cody showing that off-season training really paying off right now. As the clock stops, they're going to set it down, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for Lancaster. Big drive here. Kimball again in motion. The snap. Manziel looks. He's going to scramble and run again. Jason takes off. This time slides down around the 26-yard line. That's a dangerous play. The coach has got to be holding their breath every time Jason takes off. He's not a big player, but he's fast and elusive.
A couple of these, though, look like they're more designed. They're very quick. It's not like he's waiting. He's very quickly going right into the run, and you wonder if any of these are designed runs by the quarterback.
They got him listed at 5'10", 170. Manziel in the shotgun once again. Waits for the snap. Gives it to Phillips. Phillips off tackle down to about the 22-yard line. Well, he's short, well short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd down and about a yard and a half here.
And I'll tell you, we talked about him on the basketball field, basketball court. You've seen on the football field. He may even be better on the baseball field.
The give to Phillips, bangs his way down to the 20-yard line. Should be enough for another Legends first down. Let's see where they spot this. Officials calling timeout here. And they spot it just outside the 20. From this angle, looks like he's got it. And I believe they're going to call another timeout here for a measurement, Tom.
Yeah, looks like it.
From this angle, looks like he has it by plenty.
Well, they're going to measure it, no doubt.
So Rupp will call his team over to the sideline. Why not?
Absolutely.
Get them all on the same page.
But as I was saying right there is, listen, Jason Manziel does it in multiple sports. But this is a kid that could easily play at the Division I level as a catcher, right? He's got the ability to do it on the baseball field. We already know he's got the ability to do it on the football field, as we're going to see him get an opportunity to go to college and actually play both sports.
Well, he's going to Brockport for baseball. First I've heard that he's going to try football.
Yeah, that was one of his reasons for trying there, was to be able to get hopefully an opportunity to do both.
Wow. What a player and what a leader. Jason Manziel going after his brother Ryan's personal touchdown record all time for Lancaster. He takes the snap and gives it to David Ackward.
They stopped him. Then it's going to be it's a turnover. I'm sorry, turnover, and Bennett gets the ball. Looks like comes up by number 13, Kevin Lewis.
So Lewis with a huge tackle, and they stopped the Legends, and that's just what the doctor ordered for Bennett. Legends were on the run, and they looked like initially that it was a first down marking. They marked them short, and big play there by the Bennett Tigers with 55 seconds left in this third quarter.
It's that bend break that we've been talking about, right? Great runs that you've seen here multiple times, and then the defense comes up big again, and here's Bennett comes up big defensively. Now they've got to turn it. Remember the momentum swing we had in the first half to be able to make it a one-possession game again. This is what Bennett's got to do.
So Davis comes up to the center. Going to keep it himself, and it hit immediately. As 3 Legends were in there, and one of them, number 2, Sanos La Rosa. Again, another nice tackle from the senior outside linebacker. Oh, he is laying the lumber tonight. So they dropped him for no gain. 2nd and 10. Actually, they'll give him a yard there. maybe 2. Let's see where they spot it. Okay, it's 2nd and 8. We're down to our last 20 seconds here. Davis looks to his receivers. They're mixed up and a little discombobulated out there are the Tigers right now. Now they set. 8 seconds, 7. They'll get the play off. And running the ball and picking up a few more yards. And that is it for the third quarter. But after 3 quarters of play, it's Lancaster 20, Bennett 8. Here from All High Stadium. What a game.
Yeah, it's been a battle of the defenses. It's been the running back stepping up. There's been a couple big plays in this one. The question is can Bennett right now have a drive that they need to be able to make something happen, to be able to get themselves back to a one-possession game is what they're looking to do right now. But while we're at the end of the quarter, for those of you in Western New York, know that we're out here playing sports right now. You know, I'm going to tell you one person that will never take credit for this and never really come out and say anything. But Dave Mansell deserves a lot of credit for helping us get these kids back out on the field, as he was big as being a part of some of the lawsuits and the different things that happen out there to help get these kids playing and make sure that New York State was recognizing football, that it wasn't a high-risk scenario to get these kids back out on the field. And definitely, I personally want to make sure that Dave gets some of that recognition. He'll never take it. He'll never even say it. But I'm going to tell you, he deserves it, whether we realize it or not. Dave was big.
44 states playing football last fall. New York State, of course, one of 6 states that did not. And it was just hard to fathom at the time and how other states could pull it off, including Texas and Florida.
Yep. Oh, I mean, New Jersey and Pennsylvania were right next to us playing.
Ohio.
Score update.
All right.
47-0. Jamestown up over Hamburg at the end of the third quarter right now.
End that game already. That's over. Jamestown landed to the Hamburg Bulldogs, I believe they're called.
Yep. And then
all right, here we go. On the snap, it's Davis, looks, throws, right side, and complete. And I believe he was looking for Bradbury over on the opposite side. Another high throw after a high snap. That's been the issue here with this Tigers offense.
I got to tell you, I give Davis even more credit than he deserves today, because he really has turned something out of nothing. I can't, not 1, not 2, not 3, multiple plays today. He has just been unbelievable from that quarterback position and being able to turn something out of these snaps that have been so rough.
We start this fourth quarter, 20-8, Legends out in front, 4th down and 4, and now it's a punting situation as Lewis is back to punt. Harry back to return. They went to Harry on that running back play for 4th and a half a yard and didn't get it. They'll get the ball back. Punt's on the way. Oh, off the side of his foot. It's going to go about 15 yards or so, bounce out of bounds at the 39-yard line, and Lancaster has the ball in unbelievably great position. What a miscue that was. Off the side of his foot for Lewis. He's looking down. He's dejected. He stays out there on defense, but he knows he didn't get anything on that one.
We actually saw one similar like that in the first half, but he actually had it run into him then, and they got out with the penalty out of it, and it ended up being a 15-yarder and ended up turning into a first down for Bennett.
There we go. Mansell back out there, waits for the snap in the shotgun. Gives it to Phillips. Phillips goes nowhere. He lost a yard. Nice tackle there, I believe. Thaddeus McDuffie.
Yep.
McDuffie coming up, making a nice play there. Have not called Rashad Perry's name too much here tonight, and they've done a pretty good job on him, Tom. Perry, the inside man.
Yep. Like I said, is this the offensive line for Lancaster doing the right things, being in the right places.
Mansell takes a shotgun snap, dumps it off screen, and this time he's taken down immediately, and once again, it's McDuffie. 78, McDuffie in orange, making another nice play there. And that's the first time they tried running that inside screen. That didn't work. Mansell right back to looking for a play. Now he's going to look over at Coach Eric Rupp and the offensive coordinator. Gets the call, gives it back to Cody Phillips. Phillips bangs his way down inside the 40. And just like that, it's 4th down. The Legends with a great chance here to maybe ice this thing. And they run 2 plays, and then a screen pass that didn't go anywhere. So it's 4th and 11 with 10:30 left here. Fulcinetti checks out. Well, it's 4th down and 8. Volker on the line of scrimmage, 82. Nope, they're going to punt it away. Quick punt. Manziel, coffin corner. Nope, checks up and bringing it down and touching it down there is Jeff Burgess. Nice punt from Jason. He's good at that.
I'm actually a little shocked by the punt, to be flat honest with you. I mean, the defense has played so well today, making some big stops. Why not try to do exactly what you said, and that is get a first down, try to get that score to put the game away. Now you got Bennett, who has got the ability for those one-play strikes that you know can happen at any time. Now they're going to get the ball back. And just one play could shift the entire momentum of the game, especially when you got 10 minutes still left.
Well, 10-12 left here in this 4th quarter. 20-8, Lancaster out in front. 2 touchdowns from Phillips and 1 from Noel Kimball. Did the damage. Bradbury has the score for the Tigers. They went for 2 and they got it. And that's where we're at here. And a handoff mix up in the backfield, and McDuffie gets taken down. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage as Davis spun the wrong way when he handed off to him. Meanwhile, the clock's running. And, of course, the clock going to be the friend of the Legends here. They have all 3 timeouts left. Bennett with just 2. 9:45 and running. The defense trying to stand tall here for Lancaster. They'll be entertaining the Niagara Falls Wolverines next Friday from Floral Clink Field in Lancaster for the home opener. And believe me, the fans are pumped to see that one. But this one's not over yet. Davis rolls to the right side. Nice play. Flips it. Completes the pass and down inside or just over the 20-yard line. It's going to be a little bit short there.
Don't say a little bit short, because it means we're going to bring the chains out again.
Yeah. That's close to first down. And once again, you're right, Tom. They stopped the clock.
They're going to really bring the chains out again.
The referee's timeout. Well, I got to tell you, that's, from this angle, he's a complete yard short here.
No, they're not going to. Okay.
No, all right. They wind the clock up again. So it's 3rd and 1 here. Big play. Legends defense. Now they look a little unorganized. That was number 53, Ryan Moran, looking for something from Dave Manziel. Now actually a busted play. Never.
Timeout.
Yeah, Lancaster had to call timeout there. Right. Moran came over to check with Coach Manziel. They weren't on the same page. They called timeout. They play it safe, Tom.
Oh, you had to. Oh, this was a good timeout by Lancaster, because this, we talked about, could it be that one play that all of a sudden breaks open, and you saw the side of the field was wide open. They do something and make a big play, and it even turning into a touchdown. Watch out, the whole momentum of the game can change. Just one play. So good timeout by Coach Manziel. Calm the team down. Get us back, get us ready for a big 3rd down, because it's a 3rd and 1.
Well, we got a break here. But where are you at tomorrow now? Let's get this straight.
Well, let's see. So I was originally going to play Dad in my first game and get a chance to see my son play, but unfortunately their team is right now on pause, in a game that's on pause. So I will not see that. So I will go live first game, as I will be at Maryvale, where Dunkirk will be taking on Maryvale at 2 o'clock. And then I'll be at the nightcap, where I'll be over at Frontier, as Williamsville North will come down and play Frontier. Wow. And I'll get a chance to cover those 2 games. And then I'll get a break on Sunday. Monday, I'm going to get a chance to go to the baseball field, as we're going to get a chance to see ECC take on N-Trip. And We're going to see our former kids that have just graduated get a chance to go to the baseball field. They're still going to be playing to go to some of the bigger schools that they're looking to do. We're going to give them an opportunity to be on WNY Athletics. And then Tuesday, the game of the night, as we're going to get a chance to see Canisius take on St. Francis.
Well, that's going to be a barn burner. How about a Dingus Day baseball special? That's not bad. That's going to be fun. And it's good to see some college action on WesternNewYorkAthletics.com as well. All right, here we go. 8:53 remaining as they break this timeout. Lancaster had to call it, so both teams have 2 timeouts each remaining. And a big play here for the Bennett Tigers. They need to keep this possession rolling. They fumbled the ball. And pushing forward, and he's going to get the first down. He looked like he picked the ball up off the turf.
That was I couldn't tell if he fumbled it or he turned or.
Either way, it's a first down for Bennett, so
that's exactly it.
They keep it rolling. They put the ball down at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 Tiger.
And you can tell, when we're looking on the field right now, first of all, we've got the lights on in where we are. So you've got a glare coming off the glass from the lights.
Right.
And then we're looking straight into the headlights of multiple cars.
On the give, it's McDuffie, and he's dropped. Picked up 3, maybe 4. Let's see who goes in on that tackle, number 35 for Lancaster. And that is Jacob Zimmerman. Nice tackle there. Zimmerman, another sophomore starter, 6'1", 195-pounder.
I got to tell you, they're allowed 2 per player, but you cannot tell me there's more than 25 people here.
Well, yeah, but they were allowed it at times here. On the run again, Davis. Davis runs. This time throws it away as he was going down. Who was chasing him down out there? Well, what a play that was. I believe. That's once again number 35 on the pursuit, Zimmerman.
But Davis doing a great job of being able to get the ball out still, so it's not a loss, it's not a sack, and it's just right now an incomplete pass.
Who was he throwing it to, though? I didn't see a receiver out there.
No, which you got to watch out for, because we've seen here that they will call the intentional grounding even if you are throwing the ball out of bounds. We've seen that a lot at the high school level. But I got to tell you, Davis is playing much older than what he is as a sophomore. He has just done phenomenal today at the quarterback position.
He has. He's under center this time. He steps back. Pass. Here comes the pressure. They get him this time. They drag him down at the 23-yard line. What a sack there. And who got him?
You know who got him.
Well, it might have been Moran. It's
2.
It is 2. It's Santa Rosa.
You could just tell by the way he's dancing afterwards you knew it was.
Santos La Rosa with the tackle and the sack. And that's the 3rd sack for the Legends tonight. Big loss. Brings up a 4th down, 11. They're going to have to kick it away. Lewis back to punt. And 27. Harry back to receive for Lancaster to snap. And the kick is away, and again, it's a high one. It's going to take a bounce, and this time it's going to go straight in the air and bounce around the 41-yard line. Rolls out to about the 42. They'll tap it down there, and with 7 minutes left in this ball game, Lancaster again with excellent field position, Tom.
Absolutely. So, that punt, it turns out to be a great opportunity right there as they pin them down as it was closer and then stop them. The defense comes up big, and then here you go. Now you get a chance to go right back to where you were when you punted the ball to be able to start this possession.
So Mansell comes out again, and they're going right into the shotgun, not wasting much time. Quick pass. There's the quick one over to Burgess. Burgess on the run, 30-yard line, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Lancaster. He runs it in. Burgess with a 42-yard completion from Jason Mansell, and that could be the dagger.
The pass from Jason Mansell.
Boy, he had the afterburners go on. As you saw after he made that catch, he turned up the speed, got past the defenders. What a run right there as he gets to the sideline and into the end zone. Wow, he showed the speed there.
Shades of Mad Max Giordano. What a play that was. At that quick out that LG made famous 4 years ago. DePasquale now out for the extra point. 26-8, extra point, snap down, up, and I believe it's good. Still no signal. I'm still waiting on a signal here, Tom. This is bordering on ridiculous now with this crew. I don't. We have no signal from whatsoever. We've got 6 officials out there. We didn't get a signal from anyone. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. There's still nothing down. They're still waiting. The coaches are looking for a signal. We still don't have a signal. Eric Rupp wants to know what's going on down there.
I don't know what he's looking
is it
at
good or
something
not?
on the field.
It is good. Finally, an official at midfield puts his hands up saying it's good. Well, the signal would have helped, guys, at the end of the kick there. I got to tell you.
I know you're throwing your hands up multiple times, but it's the first time you did it, so you can't blame people asking.
I just don't understand it. 27-8, Lancaster out in front here at all high.
He's still throwing his hands up.
He puts his hands up again. So he put his hands up 5 times, 30 seconds after the fact. 6:51 remaining. I'm gonna keep my mouth quiet here.
I mean,
too early in the year to be getting on the officials. DePasquale tees it up at the 40. And Lancaster in control now. So I think the Tigers are going to have to abandon the running game and try to start throwing. Temperature game time right around 37 degrees. A cool night. Oh, line drive. The ball's loose. Who's got it? They dig for it. Lancaster thinks they have it. Let's wait for the officials.
No.
And they give it to the Tigers, get it back. It bounced off a couple players there. And they get the ball right at midfield. A line drive attempt. And it was a good play, but I don't know if it was necessary, Tom, when you got a big lead like that. Why give the opponent the ball in midfield? I don't understand that.
Lorenzo Sneed actually is the one who came up with the ball for Bennett.
The Sneed, Johnny on the spot there.
So we have a final as Pioneer has defeated Albion 21-6.
So Pioneer victorious tonight. There we go. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. They need a touchdown quickly. Tolliver back out there in the backfield with Davis. Waits for the snap. Another high snap. Davis pulled it down. Now he rockets, fires down the right side of the field, and it falls incomplete. Good coverage over there. And I believe that was Morin on the coverage. Ethan Monin, back there to defend for the Legends. 2nd down and 10.
I've just been amazed what Davis has been doing. I mean, he literally has saved so many.
At least 10 or 12 over his head, Tom. It's been unbelievable.
And has to make an incredible play to just catch it. Then he turns something out of it. He's just done unbelievable today.
Davis, a 6'1" sophomore. Now he fires left side, has his man. That's Lewis down there, and he's wrestled out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. And that should be enough for a Bennett 1st down.
Davis is complete to number 13.
So Lewis,
Kevin Lewis,
who's had a pretty good game here tonight when they went to him.
Lancaster territory. We're going to spot the ball over the Legends 40.
So the Tigers come up 1st and 10 from the 39 of Lancaster.
1:31 left in Jamestown, 47-6 as Hamburg gets on the scoreboard.
I'm sure that was against the 2nd or 3rd teamers. The snap high again. Once again, ball is loose. Double deflection. Caught out of bounds. Lewis makes a nice catch. It was deflected by one of the Tigers. I believe it was deflected by Bradbury. Lewis came up with it. And that's going to be just short of a 1st down, so a gain of 9. For the ball at the 30-yard line. 6:15 left in this 4th quarter. A must-score drive here for the Tigers. Once again, throwing down the field on the flag. Did he catch it in bounds? No official down there. And they're going to call it incomplete. What a great catch that was by Lewis down on the sideline inside the 5-yard line. The official way out of position there. I got to tell you, I thought he got a foot in.
I actually did too. I thought he had a foot in also.
I would love to see a replay on that. Of course, we're not going to see a replay on that, but boy, I'll tell you.
The only thing I will say is you didn't see anybody shocked by the call. You know what I mean? Normally is you'd see a player that would be really shocked, so you wonder if that it was a good call then.
Tremendous effort by Lewis regardless with the catch, out of bounds. All right, the snap, the give, the throw, and the catch over there. I believe that's Heflin. The
Oh,
ball came
fumble.
loose, and Lancaster has it. Heflin tried to make something happen there after the catch. He lost the ball, and Lancaster gets it back. And that should be all she wrote. With 6 minutes left in this fourth quarter, 27-8 Lancaster. Great defense. Dave Mansell really has his defense playing well. You mentioned it a few times, Tom, but I got to tell you, the work these kids put in the offseason this year, salty and ready to play. Unbelievable. Burgess in motion. Mansell, and he gave the ball away and tackled immediately in the backfield was Cody Phillips. That didn't fool anyone.
I think it was Tolliver who was in on that one who made that tackle. I'm going to tell you, this Bennett team is going to get stronger and stronger. What I've seen from Davis today and what I've seen from these younger players, I'm going to tell you, as this team gets more games under their belt, watch out. Bennett is going to be somebody that you're going to need to deal with all season.
Mansell in the shotgun with 5:30 and running. Now he's taking his time. Jason waits. He'll burn up a little time here out of the Legends. Now he's ready. Gets the snap. Hands it off again to Phillips. Phillips, not much room there. Picked up 2 or 3. Cody Phillips, the workhorse here. Got to be close to 100 yards. So third down now as the clock runs inside 5 minutes here in this fourth quarter. Legends out in front, 27-8. Jason now fakes a snap. He looks over at the bench, gets the play from Eric Rupp. And now they're going to pass again. Now Mansell's going to be brought down, and then brought down hard. Nice tackle there by Cameron Heflin. He dropped Jason in his tracks. It's 4th and 10, and they're going to have to punt. So another 3 unusual plays there for the Lancaster team. Simply wanted to run it. And finally, Bennett now calls timeout. Well, 4:32. Bennett with 1 timeout left now. And I just don't understand those play call there, but the offense trying to get it together on the sideline here. But obviously, it's a punting situation for Lancaster. So it was Phillips scoring in the first quarter. That was Noel Kimball with a beautiful 41-yard catch for the second Lancaster touchdown. Phillips scored again in the third. And then it was Burgess with the catch. A 42-yarder from Mansell in the fourth quarter, and it's 27-8. So coming out of the timeout, they will punt here. And David Santos La Rosa, younger brother of Anthony, to do the punting. And the junior, 5'10", 162-pounder, going to put his right foot into it. As watched him in warm-ups. He was nailing a few left and right. The snap. The punt, it's away. It's a high punt way back there, and they're going to stay away from it. And once again, a slight Bennett bounce, still down at the 48-yard line. Not a bad punt there from the junior.
No, not at all. In fact, a very good punt.
Killed it dead at the 48. 4:23 left. As they take the kicking ball out of the game, bring it back in the normal use football. What can Davis do here? He's got 2 capable receivers. Surprised they haven't put McDuffie out in space, try to get him something on a screen or something like that. Tolliver back in the game. 2 running backs on each side of Davis in the shotgun. Another high snap. Davis looks, fires down and low and away and incomplete. He's looking for Bradbury. And Bradbury dove for it, but could not come up with it. Brings up 2nd and 10. Spring football 2021. I'm still glad we're even doing games here, Tom. It's just been great. These kids have worked so hard over the winter, pondering if there was even going to be a season. A shortened 5-game season is better than no games at all. I got to tell you that.
Well, looks like we have a change already. Looks like West Seneca East is now going to take on Will East on Saturday.
Back the pass, high shotgun snap again on the run and down, and that's a sack. Who are they going to give it to? It'll be number 40, I believe, on the sack. As Davis ran out of room as we're inside 4 minutes now.
40, or was it number 10?
Well, I'm going to say it was number 10. It was definitely a 0 there.
Yeah,
Joe
it was number 10. Yep.
And he's a junior defensive lineman who played last year as a sophomore. So another one of those young kids coming up. One of the young guns or the legends. There's a high snap, and this time he can't run it down. The ball's loose, still bound there, and they're finally going to jump on it back at the 17-yard line, and finally the center got Davis. Davis has done a great job all night. Tommy could not corral that one.
Yeah, that one just got too high and over his head, but you know that'll be the one thing that you're going to see that's going to get better. Again, remember everybody, 10 practices. That's all these kids have had, right? And you're trying to learn the plays, you're trying to learn the timing, you're trying to learn everything. That did not happen in an off season for everybody, right? That's why I'm telling you, watch out. This team is going to get really good, this Bennett team, especially when they get some of things like this center exchange down as far as these long snaps.
That was a 30-yard loss, and they'll punt it away. Another short punt. It could be picked up right there, and now instead it's just going to go out of bounds. I'm surprised Anthony Santa Rosa didn't run after that. He could have picked that up and probably ran it in. The ball rolls out of bounds. Lancaster's going to have it in great position here with just 2:42 remaining. And now some of the bench players are coming in on the off the sideline. Marcus Huber comes in, number 16. And number 72, Logan Prescott in the game now. And number 6, Charlie Snyder, receiver, a quarterback, backup quarterback for 3 years. He's a receiver. He's out there as well. Snap and the give. And I believe it's Phillips again. He's banging his way up and picking up a couple.
Right now, I'm just going to probably just keep handing the ball right off to Phillips and see what happens and try to take as much time as I can off the clock.
Well, here comes Cody. He's limping a little bit, and he's saying, hey, somebody pick me up here. The workhorse is a little dinged up there. He took a shot. And now he's down.
He's going down.
Phillips down at the 39-yard line. What in the world was he doing in the ball game? You've got 2 capable running backs behind him and David Ackward. And that is a question I would love to ask Eric Rupp later. So a timeout with 2:17, injury timeout. 27-8, Legends out in front. I mean, you've got Micaiah Harry. You've got,
he's up.
You've got Warrington, another backup running back who has had an excellent camp. You got Ryan Len out there, number 11, or number 5, a junior. And now they're going to replace, I'm going to put Harry in the game. Micaiah Harry's going to get a chance to carry the ball here, I'm sure. And that really hurt the Legends last year in a game in the Western Finals. Micaiah Harry bangs his way down to about the 30-yard line. He stays in bounds. The clock keeps running here as we head down to the 2-minute mark. A big win here for the Legends. They came in all high stadium having to get the job done, Tom, and they did it.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, listen, if anybody's going to doubt a 4-time defending sectional champion, you're crazy, okay? You knew that Lancaster was going to be here. You knew they were going to be ready. And at the same time look, they've got leadership out there when they've got a returning quarterback that is going to lead the way.
Jason Manziel has done the job tonight. Started this quarterback for this team when he was a sophomore. Had an incredible junior season. And now is getting one last chance here in 2021. The snap. And Jason's going to keep it himself. Scoots inside. Jason trying to get to the end zone. He's going for the corner. Touchdown, Lancaster. Jason Manziel, we just talked about him. He doesn't give up. He's the Energizer Bunny. He just keeps going and going and going. From basketball to baseball to football, he can do it all.
He really can, he is, and not only that, he's a great kid to boot. He's got a great attitude. He's a kid you want to coach. I mean, I can't say enough positive things about this kid.
Jason Manziel, he saw a spot, an opportunity, turned it back inside and back outside, ran to the corner, ran it in. 33-8 with the extra point coming. DePasquale. Manziel now has to hold for him. The kick is up, and he missed that one, I believe.
No, and
Did
they
get
went
it to-
up.
Oh,
Hands
they go,
all went
okay,
up.
we got the call this time. It looked like he might have put it to the outside of the right upright. Squeezed it in there, and it's 34-8.
You know, right now you've seen Lancaster over the last 4 years. 2016 win over Orchard Park at the stadium. 2017 win over Will North at the stadium. 2018 win over Bennett in the stadium. 2019 win over Orchard Park in the stadium. The question will be, is there enough for a fifth time? And that's what you'll see Lancaster trying to go after. And this team, Bennett, is going to be here, and you're going to hear from them as this season goes on. This team's going to get better and better, and they're going to be somebody to watch out for. We still haven't seen Orchard Park hit the field. We still haven't seen Niagara Falls hit the field. We still haven't seen Will North hit the field. We still haven't seen Frontier. Frontier's going to be a good team this year, everybody. Watch out. There are some teams to watch out for. Can't wait to see exactly what's going to happen the rest of the way.
Will North goes to Frontier tomorrow. You're covering that game. That's going to be a great one. One for the thumb. The Lancaster Legends looking for 5. You never know in a season so weird and strange as they look for another Section 6 title. DePasquale to kick it off now at 1:13 remaining. And they're celebrating down on the Lancaster sideline.
Santos has to be somewhere in there then.
The kickoff, Squibber. Put down and picked up at the 20-yard line. To the 25 on the run. It's Bradbury, I believe, and they're going to take him down at the 32. And actually, he does not go down. You just whistle him down at the 32 with the 1:06 remaining here. Well, it was everything it was hyped up to be, but how about the defense here, Tom?
Yeah.
Gave up 8 points in the first half. Throwing a nice shutout here in a second.
And if you think about it, it was really one long pass play that was a phenomenal catch by the Bennett player right there, right?
Yeah.
Who, I think it was Lewis, right?
Yeah,
it
Lewis.
was a phenomenal catch by Lewis. So, I mean, you can't even say it was bad defense. It was a great play by the Bennett team.
With the defense came to play today for the Legends. They pride themselves on defense. Great players over the years, Joe Andreessen, Connor Mahoney.
But again, do not underestimate the offensive line, who they ran the ball behind today. It was a great running game at the same time. That doesn't happen unless the offensive line steps up.
Fumble on the snap. Ball's loose. It's down there. Let's see. Lancaster thinks they have it. They do. Or are they giving it back to Bennett?
I don't think they do. Yeah, I think it's staying.
Half-hearted signal from the official, and the Tigers got it back. But we're under a minute running anyway. Oh, that would have been a great way to finish it off for Lancaster. Thinking about all those great defensive players from the past. Kilma, Matt Marshner, Ethan Jerkowski. And the give off the handoff, and tough running still. Not giving up as we're inside 30 seconds down. The countdown's on, and that should be the last play of the ball game. Bennett will go back to the huddle. They're down 34-6. We're inside 15 seconds. And what a game for the Legends. On the road to open up the 21 season. We're under 10 seconds left. They're going to come up to the line of scrimmage. Probably going to try to get another playoff here. And they are not going to get it off. They're going to let it run out. It's all over. The Legends, 34-8 winners here. They start the 2021 season off with a victory on the road. They'll go home to take on the Niagara Falls Wolverines next Friday at 7 o'clock in Lancaster. Tom, what a ball game.
Yeah, we pretty much surmised it right there at the end. Is no doubt two great teams. Lancaster comes up huge on the defensive side of the ball. We saw some great running today. As you know, Cody Phillips was unbelievable. We saw some Jason Manziel lead the way with his legs, with his arm. He's the quarterback that you know that you want behind the helm, leading the way. Telling you, Lancaster's going to be there. Do not count out Bennett, and can't wait to see what we're going to see the rest of the way for the AA conference.
On the final score, once again, Lancaster 34, Bennett 8. You've been listening to Section 6 High School Football on WesternNewYorkAthletics.com. For Tom Prince, I'm Mark Johnson.